Hey guys, what's up? It's Muaaz here and welcome back to another video. I know that a lot of my viewers are actually smaller YouTubers who want to start building their brand. So in today's video, I've actually partnered up with the web development company Wix to teach you guys how you can build your very own website. The reason why I feel like Wix is one of the best services to actually help people like us make websites is because their service is absolutely free. However, they do actually offer premium plans with additional benefits such as more bandwidth, more storage, a custom domain, and much more if that's something you might be interested in. What I really like about their plans though is that they're all at a low price and an affordable price for small businesses or even just personal use. But for this video, I'm actually going to be using the free plan because that's probably what most of you guys are going to be using. So I want to make sure that I don't have any extra steps that you guys might not have or vice versa. So the first thing that I want you guys to do is actually head over to wix.com, and from here click the start now button, which is in the middle of your screen. And once you actually click on that, you'll get redirected to a page kind of like this one right here. So if you don't already have an account, all you have to do is just click the blue sign up text right here, and from here you can make an actual account. So the first thing that you actually want to do is just go ahead and put in a valid email address and password. So Wix isn't actually going to send you any spam emails or anything like that, so don't worry about putting in a fake email address. And once you actually enter in your email twice and then confirm your password twice, all you have to do is just go ahead and click on the blue sign up button. And once you've actually done that, you should get redirected to a page kind of like this one right here. And from here you would actually just go ahead and pick the type of website you might want to create. So for tutorial purposes, I'm just going to go ahead and pick the other option, as it would cover more rather than just picking one specific thing like beauty and wellness or like accommodation or something like that. I'm just going to click on other. But if one of those actually fit the style that your website's going to be, then definitely click on that. And once you've actually chosen the type of website you plan on creating, you're going to get asked if you want to make it using the Wix ADI, which is actually an artificial design intelligence software created by Wix, or you can go with the old school route and actually just select the original Wix editor. Neither are bad options. It all just comes down to personal preference, but I'm just going to go ahead and click create your website with the Wix editor, and I actually like the old school route, so I'm just going to use that. And from here you can actually pick the template that you want to base your website off of. This is neat because you can just view by the newest ones added to the website right here. And if you scroll down, you see a lot of them, and there's actually a bunch of pages which you can go through. You can also go through the most popular, which are these ones are actually the ones that are used the most by people who actually use Wix daily. Or you can actually just scroll all the way back to the top and click on blank templates, and this is what you would want to use if you just want to make a website all the way 100% from scratch. No default images already there, no text or anything. It'll just be like a nice layout which you can actually just start customizing for yourself. And if you do want to repick your category, all you have to do is just like pick, I don't know, like accommodation, and you can pick if you're a hotel, a business, or anything like that, maybe a restaurant or something like that. But what I'm going to do is just going to be clicking on new, and I'm just going to look for one I like. Basically, when you find one that you like, so like this one's kind of cool, if you want to view it before you actually pick it, all you have to do is just click on the blue like view button whenever you just hover over it, and then a preview page will actually open up in a new tab, and you can actually just go through it, see if you like it. And honestly, this looks actually pretty cool. What happens when I click this? Oh, so it changes to the schooling. What's this? Hobbies and interests. So this is actually a pretty nice site. You've got the contact information and a contact me form. So personally, just looking at this template like first glance, it honestly looks like a fantastic template to make like a resume style website off of. And so I think I'm actually gonna go with this website for my tutorial. Once you pick the template you like, you can also view it on mobile if you click this button right here, and then you can just see what it's gonna look like on mobile. So if I was on my iPhone, this is what it would look like. Honestly, Wix does a really good job at actually making websites go from desktop size or laptop size all the way to mobile or tablet size. So as I did say previously, I personally do really like this template, and once you find a template that you like, all you have to do is just go to the top right and tap on the blue edit this site button to actually begin customizing your own website. And once you click on that, a Wix editor should open up in a new page. So my favorite thing about the Wix editor is how user friendly and simple it is. And by that I mean that you can literally have little to no experience with building a website, and Wix is still going to help you make a really professional website. The first feature that I want to show you guys is just going to be the main menu bar, which is literally this like white bar all the way up here. When you click on this little pages button right here, you're actually able to create new pages by just clicking on add page. And for example, if I want to maybe create a new page that had some of my YouTube videos on it, then I could easily do that from here. The next tab is actually site. And what I like about site is that it actually allows you to do a lot of things, and to list off a few, you can actually just go ahead and save, preview your website, even get feedback on it if you want, and publish it when you're done. You can also connect it to a domain, or even upgrade to a premium plan, which I did mention in the beginning of the video. And so after the site tab, you'll actually have the tools tab. And the tools tab is essentially going to help you be more productive while you're editing your site. You can pick like if you want to have rulers on, so as you can see a little ruler came up right here, and it will just help you be more productive on your site and essentially just be more efficient. So I don't like it with rulers on, but I do like everything else that's already there, so I'm going to keep that there. And after tools, there's just a normal help center which you can just ask questions and connect to a domain, and it's basically kind of like a how-to thing. And right after that, there's just an upgrade tab, which I already covered, but it's basically just going to allow you to upgrade to a different plan, kind of like the ones that I mentioned in the beginning of the video. And actually on the other side of the toolbar, we actually have the zoom out button, the undo and redo buttons. We also have the view on mobile button too, so if you want to like start editing on mobile, then you can start doing that all from your PC. Then we just have the normal save, preview, and publish buttons. So if we were to go back to like the pages section, which I just talked about, depending on what template you actually choose, you'll have more pages available. So if you pick like a store template or a restaurant template or like a photography portfolio template or something like that, you'll actually have more pages. From there, you can actually just select on any page you want and then click on the 3 little dots right here. And from here, you'll actually be able to access the settings for that page. And since we only have like one page right now, we actually do have a download resume thing, but that's actually just going to link to like a document. So we're only going to be working with the home page right now, but I will add some more pages later on in the video. But since I do only have one page, let's just stay on the home page and go to the settings for it. And from here, you can actually do a lot of things, but one of the main features that people actually use this for is just to change the page's name in case you don't like the default one. So I'm actually going to go ahead and change it from home to just Muaaz. And the reason I actually changed it from home to Muaaz is because I actually plan on making this page just specifically about me. And as you can see, like if I was to actually close out of it, it just says Muaaz right here. I can close out of that, and if I was to preview the page, I can actually see that it says Muaaz right here. So if I had more pages, they would all come right here. And if I clicked on Muaaz, it would take me to this page with John Roberts. Obviously not me, but you know, that's besides the point. So from there, you can just click on the green back to editor button and you're back to the editor. So since I only have one page right now, we're basically just going to be editing this page for now, and I'll actually add some more later on in the video. But once you're actually on the page which you'd like to edit, all you have to do is really just let your imagination run wild, because with Wix's editing software, you're actually able to make all the changes directly from the main page. So let's say I want to just change the title from John Roberts to Muaaz. All I have to do is just click on the text, click on edit text, and then from here I can actually just change the text. So all I'm going to do is just type in my name, and once you're done typing in your name, it's really that simple. Say you want to realign it or something, all you have to do is just click on it and realign it. So I want to make it more centered with the image that's down here. And to say I want to actually change the font or something, I could just go to fonts and change it to, I don't know, like this kind of looks kind of weird, but I'm just showing off how you guys can actually use the website to your advantage. And so yeah, I just found a font that I might like. It's not like the best font for like the type of page that I'm actually building, which is kind of like a resume, but it does look pretty appealing, and you can make it bold if you want, you can make it italic if you want, or even underline it, or you can just do all three. You can also change the color if you do want, so I'm going to change it to black. It does look cooler in black. If you want to highlight it, you can go ahead and highlight it, but personally I don't think that's going to look too well on this site. I can even make this like text actually a hyperlink if I want to, so I can just have it say Muaaz, and then I can actually just change some things. So essentially, if I wanted to make the text actually link to URL, I can just paste the URL in here. So I'm just going to quickly type in my YouTube page, click on done, and from here I can just go ahead and actually preview my page and see what it looks like. And as you can see, when I actually hover over the text, it changes to a hyperlink. So if I click on it, it does redirect me to my YouTube channel. I just kind of showed you guys some basic things with text, so I'm going to go back to the editor, and we're basically just going to do the same thing right here where it says business expert, but I'm actually going to change this to, I don't know, maybe like programmer and YouTuber. So all I have to do is just double click on it or just click on edit text, and I'm just going to type in what I want it to say. So those two words basically describe what I do, so I can highlight it if I want to and change the font size. Obviously it's too big right now. I actually liked it how it was. If I want, I can make it bold or even just change the font. And from there, as you can see, it is kind of off-centered, so all I have to do to make it centered is just drag on the line. But I want it to be centered with my images and the top text as well, so I'm just going to do that, and there you go. So essentially, if you want to move any of the text or images around to match your preference, it's honestly as simple as just picking on the thing that you want to move around and just dragging the object wherever you'd like. Obviously, this person who I'm dragging around isn't me, so I'm just going to quickly center him again. So to change the image that's already there, all you have to do is just click on the image and then click on change image. Once you click on change image, it's going to bring you up a new little window. So Wix allows you to actually import images from your social media accounts, whether that's Facebook, Instagram, Dropbox, Google Drive, Flickr, or even Picasa. And they even actually supply you with a ton of free images to use yourself, and you can really just pick whatever you want. And something cool is that there are also big stock images, which you would actually have to pay money for, but I'm just going to ignore that because I just want to make a video on how to make a website for completely free. But for the video purpose, since I'm actually supposed to be uploading a picture of myself, I'm just going to go back to my images and then click on upload images. From here, you can see all my images on my desktop and all that, so I'm just going to click on my actual image, click on open. It's going to start to upload, and once you're actually done uploading, all you have to do is just click on done, and then click on the image that you actually want to use, and then click on choose image. And as you can see, the picture changed from whoever that one person was to actually myself, and I feel like the website's actually coming along nicely now. And by that I mean that the website's already starting to feel like my own, and we've only made a few minor changes. So as I did say previously, if you want to change literally anything on the template, all you have to do is just click on it while you're in the Wix editor, and it will bring up some settings which you can actually change that item with. So let's say I did want to change the background that's kind of like blurred out in the back. All I have to do is just click on it, then click on change page background. I can also change the page design if I want to, but so if I want to click on like pink or something, I could do that, but it's not really something I'm a fan of. Click out of that, but change the page background. As you can see, the current background that we have is some dude like kind of writing, and it's kind of blurred out, and it does look pretty cool, but just for the video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how you can actually change it if you'd like to. So basically, you can actually just go through the stock images that Wix actually provides you, or you can go to image and actually pick one of the images from your computer or free from Wix, or maybe even pay big stock for some images. But for the video purposes, I'm just going to pick like one of the stock ones that they have available. And and it's probably not going to match the website that well, but I'm just going to go with it and see how it looks. And once you pick the image, so what you want to do is just click on the settings button right here, and you can just kind of change some things up. So if you do parallax, if you scroll down, the picture kind of goes with it. If you do freeze, then the picture is going to stay the same, but when you scroll down, it kind of covers it. And I actually like freeze, so I'm going to keep that. And say you did want to add a color behind the image, you can kind of do that. You're not really going to notice much of a difference, but it is there if you want to do that. And you can kind of lower the image opacity, so that's kind of when you would see the color behind the image, but I actually think it looks really nice when it's all the way up. I can close out of that if I want to, and I can also close out of the page background option. And the first thing you notice, my programmer and YouTube thing kind of looks weird, so I can edit the text there, and I can actually just change the color to make it look black. And as I said, to do that before, all you have to do is just go right here, click on color, and just change it to black, close out of that, and I'm actually going to underline it to make it look a bit more appealing. And as you can see, it's already starting to come along nicely. Obviously, you can see that there's still a lot of things right here that aren't actually me, like these hobbies and things like that, or these skills. But let's say that I want to ignore that for now and actually just add a new page. All I have to do to add a new page is go to the pages button that I already showed you guys, and from here just click on the add page button. From here you can actually add a new page to your website or just add a link to your menu, but since we want to do an add new page, all you have to do is just click page. From here you can actually rename the title of the new page right away, so what I'm going to do is just change this to YouTube videos. And from there, all you have to do is click on done. So let's just say that this page was finalized. If I click on preview, you can see that it does say YouTube videos right here. And when I click on it, I'm there. But if I want to go back to my Muaaz page, I just click on it, and now I'm back here. And let's just go back to the editor and actually start editing the YouTube page. So first things first is you can actually just change the page design if you would like, or just change the page background. So I'm going to do that, and I actually want it to match with the background that's already there. So to do that, all you have to do is actually just click on the change page design button right here, and then click it to no color. And as you can see, it all matches perfectly with the background that's already there. And you guys can already see that the footer is kind of too high right now, so I'm just going to lower it by just dragging down on it. And if that doesn't show up right away, all you have to do is just click on the actual footer and then start lowering it if you want to. You can also edit the design for it if you do want to, but I actually like what it looks like right now. But say you want to make it no color and make it kind of blend in with the background, you would have to make some changes to the logos and things that are already there. You can also just change it to gray or just add colors if you want to, but I do think this looks pretty nice with the skyline that we have in the back. So once you've actually got all of that done and you've got the blank page in front of you, you might not know what to do with it. Well, something neat about Wix is that it has a ton of widgets which you can choose from, and all you have to do is just click on the add button right here to actually pick from these widgets. And essentially you can literally pick anything from this category, whether it's a button, a video, maybe even some music if you want to, or you can even choose like a contact form if you go right here and actually just add a contact form for people to get in touch with you. And there's actually a lot more that you can choose from, but for this video I'm actually just going to go with the video, then just click on YouTube, and I'm just going to drag it into the page. And if it's not centered right away, all you have to do is just drag it until you see the lines pop up. If you do want to actually resize it, all you have to do is just pick a corner and resize it. And so obviously I have no clue what this video actually is right now, so if I want to change it, all I have to do is just click on the change video button, and from here I can actually type in the video's web address that I want to. So I already have one of my own videos in my clipboard, so I can just go ahead and click on all of these and then just paste it into here. Once I'm done with that, just click on update, and as you can see, one of the videos that I uploaded about 2 weeks ago is right here to watch if I do want to watch it. But essentially once you've actually put in the web address that you wanted and it's actually all updated, let's say that you want to make your video autoplay whenever someone clicks on the page, you can turn that on by just clicking on this tab right here, and then the video will autoplay whenever someone's on that page. But personally I feel like the web page viewer would find that annoying, because I know I myself do find that annoying on certain websites, so I'm going to leave that turned off, and I'm just going to close out of that now. And as you can see, I already do have a couple social media links right here, so if I want to click on them, I could click on set social links, and from here with each image I could just change the URL to make it go to wherever I want to go to. So if I wanted the LinkedIn logo to go to my own LinkedIn, I'll just have to type in the URL for my own LinkedIn, and whenever I click on done, and actually done right here, it will go there. If I wanted it to go to my Twitter page, I just have to customize the URL right here and it would do that. Facebook, same thing. If I want to add some icons, I can click on add icons, go to free from Wix, and actually just look around for some icons that I like. The Twitter one's pretty cool. I think they have a LinkedIn one right here, a MySpace one too, if you're still into that. So if I did want to add a YouTube one, I would just click on add to gallery, click on it, and then add my link. And once you're done, all you have to do is click on done, and those links will actually go to whatever links you send them to go to. And let's say I actually want to add like a contact form or something as well. So all I have to do is click on add, go down to contact, and just look for a contact form that matches my website nicely. And I feel like this one matches pretty nicely, so I'm just going to click on it. As you can see, there's not really a lot of space on my website right now, so if I want to make more space, all I have to do is just drag down with the widget, and as you can see, the footer starts to move. If I drag it back up, the footer comes back. So say I wanted it right here, but I didn't want the footer to be that close, all I have to do is just click on the footer and then just start to drag it down, and now I have more space available. So I can go ahead and center it vertically, and I can basically set my email to actually go to the email that I want it to go to whenever someone actually puts something into this contact form. And you can basically change a couple other things if you'd like to do that, but I actually like it how it is right now. And you can also go ahead and change the font, the colors, and all that good stuff. And as I said previously, it's actually incredibly easy and user-friendly to build a website using Wix. All you really need to do is just select on your page and then add whatever features you want, or edit whatever features you actually like to edit. And I like this because all you really need to do is just drag and drop, or just click on whatever you want to do and just make your changes from there. And something cool is that there's also a Wix app market right here. This will actually allow you to add things like live chats to your website, and it also even allows you to actually embed HTML code. So if you have like a music player that you want to add, a YouTube video, maybe some other thing, or like a Twitter live feed or anything like that, you can go ahead and do that by just clicking on that. But for the video purpose, I'm actually going to add a subscribe button for my YouTube channel. So to do that, all you have to do is click on the view apps for social, and from here you just got to scroll down until you find the YouTube one, and I have it right here, so I'm just going to add it to my website. And as you can see, it's right here. Obviously it kind of popped in the middle, so I have to move it up. So from here, all you have to do is just set your channel. So I'm just going to type in the URL for my YouTube channel, and once you're done with that, all you have to do is click on update, and as you can see, it is updating to my actual channel. So if I click on the X right here and then preview my website, as you can see, I can watch my video from here. I can type in a message to contact myself if I wanted to. I can also subscribe to my YouTube channel from right here, but since I'm actually logged into my YouTube channel, I can't really click on the subscribe button, which would already be here, but it does have my YouTube subscriber count right here and all that good stuff. But once you're done with that, you can go back to the editor and continue making changes if you'd like to. Another thing is that they also allow you to actually upload videos and images and things like that. So if you click on my uploads right here, you can actually upload fonts if you want, upload images, videos, single tracks, documents. And so if I was to click on images, as you can see, my picture is already here. All the media which you upload is going to be stored here, and it can be accessed at a later time if that's something you'd like to do. And depending on the plan you sign up with or upgrade to, you can change the amount of storage space you actually have available. And another cool thing about Wix is that if you want to add a blog to your website, then you can easily do it by using the built-in blog tool, which is made by Wix. But that's not really something I plan on doing for my personal website, which is just going to be kind of like a resume website. So I've kind of covered the basics for Wix now, and I'm just going to go through and kind of change some things to make it a bit more personal for myself. So I'm going to go back to the vertical menu and go to like maybe change the colors or the design, because I don't like how it's too gray right now. And I'm actually going to change it to this. I feel like that's going to look much better. The gray font wasn't really matching my preference, but say I did want to go with this and maybe change some things up, all I have to do is just click on that, click on customize design, and just start customizing it to my own like preference. But I guess I'll just keep it like this because honestly it doesn't really look too bad. Once I'm done with that, I can click on close, and let's say I want to go back and preview my page. As you can see right now we're on my YouTube videos page, but if I go back to my Muaaz page, now we're back on my home page. And same thing applies here. You can actually change the logos and things to actually go back to whatever you want them to. So if I was to click on the social bar, I could actually just change it to whatever I want the social links to go to. Obviously I did already change it on the bottom for my other page right here. As you can see, my YouTube would go to my YouTube if I had it there. But for now, I'm just gonna go ahead and mess around with the website a bit. We're using the tools that I just showed you guys, so if I want to change some things up, I could quickly go ahead and do that. But I'm just gonna quickly customize it for myself, and I'll get back to you guys when I'm done. So basically what I did was just add like a profile right here. And let's just say that you want to make a change to like some of the media that's already available. All you have to do is just make sure you're clicked on it, click on manage media. And once you're here, just click on whatever media that you actually want to manage. You can actually throw them away if you don't like them. But say I want to manage this one and change it from Microsoft Excel to, I don't know, Adobe Photoshop. I think there might already be like a Photoshop one already there. And I personally found myself advanced with Adobe Photoshop, so I can leave it like that. I can change it if I want from horizontal, vertical, or square. I can add colors, change the text, and stuff like that. But I'm just showing you guys the basics right now. So basically we made a change from Microsoft Excel, and as you can see, Adobe Photoshop Advanced is now there. So once you guys are actually done customizing it for yourself, and obviously I just made a few minor changes, but you guys would probably actually completely change the entire website. But I only made a few minor changes. Like I still kept this paragraph here. I still left a lot of the things that were already there the same, but I made a lot of changes, and I hopefully covered a lot of the things that you can do on this website. You can also just change the normal like things right here to manage the columns, change the columns however you want them to be. And if you want to edit the text right here, you can just go ahead and do that, edit text, and just change the text to whatever you want it to be, and make sure that it aligns properly with whatever else is already there. But once you're done with it, building your actual website, all you have to do is go ahead and click on save, and you can actually edit the domain that Wix offers to you. If you're on the premium plan, then you can actually give yourself a proper domain, which is essentially just going to be like a .com domain or .co. And once you're done with that, just click on done. And to see how your website looks, as I did show you guys a bunch of times before, all you have to do is just click on the preview button right here, and you can just see how your website's going to look to the public. If you click on the other tabs that you have available, then you can just go ahead and see those too. If you want to see what it's going to look like on mobile, all you have to do is just click on the little mobile button right here, click on edit mobile view, and right here you can see what the website's going to look on mobile. So if I was to click on this, I'd actually be able to change whatever I want, so I can go back to my normal page, scroll down. But once you're actually done with your preview, you can just go back to your normal desktop one if you want to. So I'm just going to quickly go back to that, go back to my editor, and from here, so once you're actually done with your preview and you actually want to publish your site, all you have to do is just go ahead and click on the publish button right here. And my website is on a Wix site domain because I'm not currently on the premium plan, but as you guys can see, if I was to click on done right here, my website is live. So I'm just going to quickly go ahead and head over to the actual page. And to do that, all you have to do is just click on the publish button one more time, click on view site, and it's going to open up in a new page. And as you can see, my website is live. So if you guys were to head over to muaaz.wixsite.com/home, you will see my website. Obviously, it's not like built completely, but I ran through a lot of the key features that Wix has to offer in regards to building a website. So that's really it for the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you aren't already, because I am on my way to 22,000 subscribers, as you guys can see if I do go over here, and all help is appreciated. So other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace.